The title of today's discourse is, Does a comedian really know where a joke comes from? You'll often see videos that ask a comedian, How did you come up with this joke? And there will be some video that says, Oh, this is how I came up with it. This event happened, it gave me a thought, and then I chose to execute a joke. I think they're lying. For instance, I have a joke about how Indians order at Subway. It's came from a thought of how we feel conscious about ordering sauces. We don't know which sauces they are, but we don't want to admit. Now, it is very tempting to say that this joke came to me when I was at a Subway outlet and I felt that same hesitation. And I figured other people feel the same hesitation, and therefore this joke would work. But there are so many other factors that would have made that thought come to me in the first place. The thought may have come to me because of the way the Subway executive looked at me. Maybe the expression on his face created that thought. Maybe the expression on his face triggered something from my childhood where I felt conscious in the same way about feeling like I don't know about something and yet not wanting to admit it. I could have been in a certain mood before I came to that Subway outlet that day, which ensured that that thought came up in that moment. And if I came to that outlet in a certain mood on that day, that would be based on what was my mood the previous day. Which means, based on every single thing that has happened in my life, till that moment that I arrived at that thought in the Subway outlet, would have read just to that thought coming through. And that is just me. Now consider the nature of the Subway outlet and the various build up events that led to the Subway outlet being built in a certain way. The people around me, what were their choices in nature and life that led them at that moment to be around me, influenced my thinking and environment, and affected the nature of thought that originated the joke. The nature of the expression on the Subway executive's face, what went on in his life, and what were the other surrounding elements in his life that affected the nature of how he behaved in that fashion. Which means there are at least a million variables that worked just for that thought to come together about that joke. And once that thought comes, the second half is actually writing the joke down based on the thought, testing it out, doing it at various live venues, and thinking, hey, I think this is a good joke to record. So now doing it multiple times till you get a good recording, only to find that this joke went well, but this time the audio wasn't right. This time somebody interrupted in between. The next time, perhaps the video effect is not correct. But one day it all falls together and you get the video that you need. Which means effectively, one stand up video is an expression of all these millions of variables put together. This post is not about a stand up video. Good night.